Hello, we are Alejandro Lagunes Reyes and Jesús Ríos Ortega, and we're going to talk about Louis Vuitton entry on India's market. Entering into India was certainly a difficult challenge that Louis Vuitton had to face. In 1999, when LVMH started working on their entrance to the Indian market, the country had a population of 1.03 billion people. Of these people, 72.2% lived in the villages, and the rest in about 2,000 towns or cities. Also, 20.1% could not read or write. In 2005, 266.5 million people out of a total of 1.08 billion were below the poverty line. An even more concerning fact was that 87% of the population lived on an income of less than $2.50 a day. It would seem unlikely that the number one company regarding luxury could see this as a market opportunity, but that was exactly what happened. Louis Vuitton realized that rich people in India were flying to London, Dubai, Singapore, New York, and Paris to shop because they could not find in India products that satisfied their needs. There was also an historical reason to choose India. Back in the late 19th century, the Maharajas were usual customers of Louis Vuitton in Paris. In that time, they were among the richest people in India. Over decades, they formed a relationship with the company. With time, things changed. The government took away the privileges of the Maharajas, and many faded into the oblivion. But there were others who became big entrepreneurs and maintained the relationship with the company. Between 2001 and 2002, there were 20,000 families in India with an annual income of more than 100 million Indian rupees. This was expected to grow to 53,000 by 2005 and to 140,000 by 2010. In 2005, there were in India 83,000 people who were dollar millionaires, and the rate of growth of high net worth consumers was the second highest of the world at that time, on 19.3%. Another figure that proved the potential of the Indian market is that there were 97 million cocooners at that time. These were people who were rising on economic level that could quickly change their spending habits. It is expected that the middle class could grow to 583 million people in 2025. One last fact worth mentioning is the size of the luxury product market in India. In 2004, it was estimated to be worth 444 million and growing 20% annually. In short, India's market has a lot of potential. India's new elite consists on the remaining Maharajas, the owners of new companies, CEOs, retailers, franchises, Bollywood actors, politicians, and bureaucrats. A challenge that Louis Vuitton is currently facing is to find a place to establish its shops, somewhere where the new elite could gather, which would go in line with the image of luxury that Louis Vuitton has. There are no prestigious boulevards in India, and in the past this was a big problem because it is a very common place to establish big luxury brands. Apart from that, there were not many malls, so shops like this had to establish in hotels. This has been changing in recent years, with the quick appearance of a lot of malls in the big cities, including luxury malls. Now the challenge of Louis Vuitton is to be able to select in which malls it's better to establish the shops, while maintaining its image of exclusivity. With the fast growth of middle classes in India, a new profile of possible customers has appeared. Now, the company may not only offer its products to the super rich people of India, but also to the people on the next level of income. Louis Vuitton has to decide if it wants to begin marketing its products to these people or maintain their current strategy of only targeting the wealthiest. It is certainly a hard decision, but this new emerging market has a lot of potential, and it makes you think it could be worth taking the risk.
At first, the most important type of customers were those who perceived luxury product as a reward. They saw them as a status symbol with which to make the personal statement that they had arrived. Highly driven, they were motivated by a desire to be successful. They were also eager to showcase their success to others. At the same time, they were keen on not appearing lavish or hedonistic. They wanted to make seemingly smart decisions that demonstrate the importance of their purchase while not leaving them open to social citizens of any kind. The new rich people was the smallest and consisted mostly of younger customers, but now this sector of the market is increasing and Louis Vuitton need to adapt the marketing campaigns and strategy because they see luxury product as a means of self-indulgence. They enjoy luxury products for their feel-good factor. They were emotional in their purchase decision and were not concerned with product longevity or its enduring value. What are the major marketing issues facing Louis Vuitton and what recommendations would you make? Well, Louis Vuitton was targeting customers in India who had been shopping abroad and were familiar with the company and its products. But now it was casting its net wide to cover those who would be discovering the brand for the first time in India. The new rich people will not be very loyal because they switch from a luxury brand to another. The company would have to identify and develop the new generation of luxury customers from scratch. In that way, Louis Vuitton can find a way to get the loyalty of the new rich people to hoard this new part of the market that they are trying to get.